Next I have Chloe. We're gonna give them what they want.
When Abby revealed the center row of the pyramid and it was Chloe and Maddie, I was shocked. I didn't think Peyton performed well enough to be at the top of the pyramid.
Chloe, when you walk backstage into those wings, you have to walk in there with arrogance and your nose up in the air just like you walk in this studio every day. Those other girls should be afraid of you just because you're Chloe and you're from the Abby Lee Dance Company. And on top of the pyramid is Brooke.
Abby unveils the top of the pyramid, and I thought, you get him, sister, because you left and you went and you tried out for cheerleading, and you still made it to the top of the pyramid.
No offense to Peyton, but she towers over this dance team. She doesn't fit in with these girls. Now, my little Kendall fits right in perfectly.
I know you all are wondering, how could she be on top of the pyramid? Not only is she going to do a solo this week, and not only should she win, I demand that you win. Peyton, we all know everyone is replaceable. You were not the right replacement for this group. You had a great experience. You saw the gateway to the West. You cannot be upset.
She has a right to be upset, Abby. You dangled a carrot in front of her and you just ripped it away. For what? For her daughter to just come in and take a spot as a stranger? And for Brooke to leave and you take her back? Where is your loyalty? We have been so loyal to you. She stepped in.
Wait a minute, wait a minute.
It is loyalty, Kelly.
We have been loyal to her for 30 years.
How many times have you said she doesn't want to
You
be
left the
us?
studio a long time ago.
How dare you? Our history?
Dare me? Peyton, you got to go to St. Louis. You got to be in the competition. Peyton was on probation. You can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. So you are still on probation. It was not about being on the team forever. Somehow her mother got that all twisted in her mind.
You know what, Abby? If you don't want her, we will find somebody that wants her to compete on their team. Peyton, let's go. You can keep your Kendall, and you can keep the rest of your group.
Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. End of story.
And I can't believe Leslie thought Peyton was going to be at the top.
I felt bad for Peyton.
Are you kidding me? Why would you feel bad for her?
Because
she
she's a
got
kid.
a great opportunity. She's not a baby. Listen, my kid was in there. She's 8 years old. She was on probation. She had to earn her spot.
Apparently, when Jill got off of probation, it was really her mouth that got off of probation.
I am so happy that Brooke is back.
I am too.
And she has to win or she's done.
I think Abby is being very tough on Brooke. I mean, she puts her to the top of the pyramid and says that she has to win. Brooke hasn't danced in 2 weeks. She has 4 days to learn to dance. I mean, how much more pressure can you put on the kid?
There is no way Brooke, should have been on top of that pyramid. There is no way!
Top, Jill. No.
Now that Kendall is off probation, I'm not gonna hold back my thoughts anymore. Personally, I think Maddie should have been on top because she won.
Maddie also won because Abby spent all of her time rehearsing her number. She didn't rehearse the group number, she didn't rehearse the trio. The only thing she cared about was Maddie's solo. Sorry, Melissa, it's the truth. I'm calling a spade a spade.
I have to say that I'm glad the trio
She's got a point.
I knew that was coming. I'm very happy that trio didn't win.
The trio really didn't work well together, and if they had just one more week, I guarantee it would win the next time out. Kendall can do everything that those girls are doing. I'm disappointed that Kendall does not have a special part.
All right, girls. Now you're going against each other. What's it like going against somebody that's going to the Grammys?
I'm nervous because she has amazing technique.
Gotta keep her on her toes, right? If I didn't keep pushing Maddie, she wouldn't be where she is today.
Bryn is doing a piece called Diamond in the Rough because I think that's what Bryn is. She has all this talent, but the experience isn't there yet.
By putting her against Maddie this week, I hope Bryn will live up to her potential. We're gonna start with Bryn. Boom, feet together, a reach out, cross over, up, and down. Real quick. Okay. Can you just push right off that and inside leg turn? Is it the wrong way? Good. Okay, that's what I like. Just tell them what to do and they do it. See, now, Nia was in here. We'd have to change it 14 times because she couldn't do that.
Something's going on here.
No, that's Abby. Abby always does that when someone new comes in. She cannot wait but just to give accolade upon accolade, praise upon praise, and lavish them with all this, like, over the top.
Bryn, you've inspired me.
But is it real or is it fake?
Why would she be fake?
Let's put it this way. You're not the first one she's told that to.
Yeah. Just saying.
You know, you guys feel intimidated by the fact that Abby likes Bryn so
I don't
much?
think it's intimidation.
No, I'm happy you're here. I told JoJo, I said Abby won't be mean in front of Bryn.
I don't feel threatened by Bryn and her mom, but I feel territorial. We are ALDC dancers, so for a new kid to come in and get a solo, that's a solo that maybe one of Abby's kids could have. Maybe even Kendall could have that solo.
I think she wants Bryn to stay.
She's gonna suck up to you.
The first few weeks are always nice. We call it the honeymoon phase.
Ashley, come down here.
Good luck with that.
So, I think your daughter has a special gift. God made her to dance. Bryn, I don't say that to too many kids, and I see a lot of kids in this country. I think you have something really, really special. You have a solo. It's gonna be amazing if you nail it. You don't wanna be the one this week that goes to the competition, is in the front line, is the whole big thing, has a solo, and makes a mistake. Because they will nail you to the wall. Maddie, you better get your bike gear. This week, we're not worried about the Grammys. We are worried about being number one. Go ahead. Maddie is being pulled in so many directions right now. The Grammys, acting jobs. I'm afraid that sometimes you rest on your laurels. Don't drop off that supporting heel, you know that correction. She needs to worry about the competition at hand because Bryn is going up against her. And Bryn is young and hungry, and she has everything that Maddie doesn't. She has the legs, she has the feet, she has the flexibility.
So yesterday, what was your chat like with Abby? What were you guys talking about?
She was like, gushing just nice things about Bryn. She was like, this child was put on this earth to dance. She just really was just on and on about how perfectly she was built for this and how badly she really wanted to work with her. So, wow, it's definitely nice.
Well, it's interesting that Abby has given Bryn all those accolades, and then she continues to tear down the kids on her team. Bryn is not her student. She's a guest to speak on her team.
What do you think of Bryn's solo?
I don't know, I like this solo. I'm kind of curious, I mean, because everybody set it up to like, oh, she doesn't have a shot, she doesn't have a shot, she doesn't have a shot, but I don't know. I think there's a chance.
So wait, just so I get this straight, you think she has a shot at beating Maddie? Maddie is Abby's queen bee. She is not gonna let some kid from another studio waltz in here and beat Maddie. It's just not gonna happen. Although Bryn is amazing and Abby stood there and put her on this pedestal, she was put on this earth to whatever, all that, it only promotes Maddie more because she's not gonna beat Maddie.
Well,
She's not. So that's her way of saying she's really good, and
She's buttering you up.
yeah.
Our next entry, entry number 99. Please welcome to the stage, Vertigo.
Maddie's not the same kid she was last year. She's on this news show, on that news show. She's doing interviews, she's doing magazine spreads. There's a lot happening in this kid's life. So her training has suffered. I need Maddie to focus because Bryn is going up against her and she is definitely a threat.
Every time I see your face, I feel like I'm in pain. Every time I look away, I feel more of the same. Every time you tell me secrets and I listen hard, I feel like I'm the parchment and you are the bard.
Maddie danced great, but Abby brought Bryn here because clearly she thinks she's a competitor for Maddie. Bryn has more tricks and is a little bit younger. I bet Melissa is flipping out.
Judges, our next entry, entry number 101. Please welcome to the stage, Diamond in the Rough.
Wish I was a diamond, but am I worth the mining? Do you know? I told myself for 10 years this full-time job is temporary, but I'm just I wanna bounce like a ball. I wanna jump head first, feet deep, leave you destined for my prince. If you're looking for evidence,
And that's what Bryn is capable of doing. She's capable of giving that performance where you just go, what was that? She's gonna give Melissa and Maddie a run for their money. Maddie is a seasoned veteran when it comes to dance competitions. And Bryn, she is green with lots of potential. Now, is Bryn gonna take Maddie's top spot, or is she just gonna stand in the wings and watch Maddie win again?
Third place goes to dancer number 53, Breath of Life. Second place goes to dancer number 101, Diamond in the Rough.
Bryn solo did well. I mean, she got second, but I thought it was beautiful. And it gives her something to work towards, so, you know, she very well could be first next time.
And first place in the overall high score solo duo trio goes to dancer number 99, Vertigo!
So the overall high score solo goes to Maddie for Vertigo. I can count on her, putting her heart and her soul into whatever we give her. That's important.
Adds up to just one thing. Yeah, the girl just gotta be kissed.
Okay, you gotta straighten that knee. You need to sit down and look at him with your lips way out, like you are going to kiss him, and then you turn away. The other routine I have this week is a duet. Maddie will be doing a musical theater routine with Gino. This whole concept was inspired by my appearance on Dancing with the Stars. Partner work is new to Maddie. She has to do a lot of acting, and if Maddie wants to be a star, she has to own this role. Boom, in, back, right there. You gotta kiss him.
I have to wait till on stage.
Should you wait till you're on stage?
I shouldn't have my first kiss like this, and especially in a dance. It's just horrible.
Ready? So, down, up. Come on, this is it. We gotta get out of this room. Maddie, just kiss him.
She's embarrassed.
Yeah, kissing a boy. Maddie's shy around boys, and now she has to kiss Gino. I know she can do it. It's just a peck, and she just has to get it out of her mind.
I just don't want you to do it on stage and it be awkward and you lose and we don't win the number. All right, we only have a few minutes, so she's not gonna do it. I know Chloe would have done it.
Oh, Kendall will kiss him. Just saying.
Just turn the music on.
Can I do like this? With the back hand? I did not sign up to kiss Gino, and it's a little awkward for me because he likes me.
There you go. That's what you need to do.
She just wiped her lips off. Aww. Maddie and Abby both had their first kiss on the same day. That's kind of sweet. Twins.
Come on, we gotta get out of this room.
She's got that chick sure getting kissed.
Kiss on the lips? No, I had to. It's in the dance. Naughty! Kissing Gino in the studio is not what I envisioned for my first kiss. If it was Zac Efron, I would kiss him, but not Gino. You had your first kiss before me! No, it wasn't really. No, but that's a kiss.
Does Gino love it? Is it everything he thought it would be?
Maddie loves it.
This chick is hip.
They're really good together.
Takes you on her ride.
Look at her, she likes it.
She loves it.
How would you all feel
You don't think
if
so?
Gino were to join the team?
Oh, I think it would be an amazing addition to the team.
I think it's a change of pace, to be honest with you, to have a boy here.
What is up with Mickey and Christy? You know, Abby's made no mention of a permanent position on this team that she's looking to fill. Abby changes her mind every week. They're guests.
Isn't Mom's gonna see Gino and talk to Abby? Okay, be right back. Can I sit at your left-hand side for a second? I wanted to hear your impression as you see them.
You want to watch?
I don't know how Mickey can go down in that studio and not get yelled at. She's smiling.
This chick is hip.
Keep those knees straight.
And if she takes you on her ride, it's
Well, about the kiss.
Bigger, bigger, bigger.
Guys,
Your dad wants me to show you the kiss with him.
it has to be more expressive. And the faces when you kiss, you have to make sure that.
Oh, they're reenacting the kiss?
That was
Thank you.
That was great.
Man, people have done crazy things to get on this team, but that might be the winner.
Let me tell you, Gino would bring a new flair to this team.
Absolutely.
So, Mickey, do you think it's competitive against what Kathy's doing this week with her group?
Well, yeah, because I know exactly what she's doing.
Okay, so what is it then?
I don't know, you tell me.
I don't know. You have all the answers. I don't. Mickey's a charmer, and according to the Bible, a charmer is a deceiver. This guy's a fake. He is in it all for himself. As far as I'm concerned, those two boys do not belong here, and they need to hightail it back to Miami. What are you here for? Are you trying to get that spot on the team? Because you do know that that spot is for Sarah.
Whatever Gino wants, to be honest with you. Gino would love it, no doubt about it. I
He'd be a
think
nice addition.
my intentions are proper.
We'll see.
Oh, she's so cute! Yay! Look how gorgeous that is. Oh my gosh, razzle dazzle. I'm feeling very confident. Alyssa and Evan are very well rehearsed. The duet is a hands down winner.
Yes.
Oh, see, that was nice.
We do it one more time? Come on, Gino, we need you here. Yeah, more face. And I want to see everything, and I want that face to be almost obnoxious. Come on.
It's very clear that Abby is panicked. She's worried that Maddie and Gino are gonna get beat. And we are watching Abby implode right before our eyes.
Maddie, get up in your feet higher on that back walk. I need more face from you. Gino, more face on all of that. Come on, flirt. It's gonna be about the face. It's gonna be about the emotion. And it's about you being better than whatever girl's over there. And it's about you being better than whatever boy's over there. You've been wanting this for a long time. Yes? Make it count. Let's go.
Yeah. Fine. It's about face.
Yeah.
It's about selling and connecting with the judges.
This is gonna be a true test for Maddie and Gino. They need to nail this kiss because John has some great duets.
Next to stage act number 15, a lyrical duet. Please welcome Alyssa and Evan performing Stars Alive.
I can hear you
make me feel alive. I can't wait to celebrate, 'cause in your arms I can fly. The stars align most every time when lonely lights collide. Ooh, you do something to me, baby. I always wanted you to know.
And that was act number 15, Stars Align.
Candy Apple's duet was beautiful. John did an amazing job. I'm really nervous. Maddie's never competed in the duet with a boy. Maddie and Gino have to really step up their game and use their faces if they want to win.
I'm very nervous to go up against Candy Apples. I've never done a girl and a boy duet before. We just really need to pull it together.
This is Gino and Maddie performing This Girl Just Gotta Be Kissed.
Now let me tell you a story. That lass has class. This chick is hip. And when she's passing by, you know it's so hard not to stare. Those lips, those hips, beyond compare, that sway so gently as they twist. And it still adds up to just one thing. Yeah, that girl's just gotta be. She's got that part of being my girl's just gotta be kissed. Oh yeah, she's gotta be kissed. Make no mistake about it, that chick's sure getting kissed.
That was number 16, The Girl Just Gotta Be Kissed.
Is it good? Yeah. Your love is so cute. What? Ew, I don't like him that way.
I think Maddie was a pro. She went out there, she handled the acting, she handled the partner work. Wish I could say the same about Gino. Now that other duet, they were amazing. I just hope that the judges were watching my Maddie and not Gino, or we're in big trouble.
I think Gino and Maddie will beat that duet. I really do. I think they were better. They were more entertaining.
I think he's a cute kid, and I think he's very masculine on stage, but I think he chokes a little bit. I don't think he brings it.
I thought that he did pretty good.
Well, your opinion means nothing.
Thank you, Abby. I really appreciate that.
His face didn't get one bit better than it was in here.
Second place. Act number 16, This Girl's Just Gotta Be Kissed. And your first overall winner is act number 15, Stars Align.
It feels good enough to win, but to beat Abby's golden child, Maddie, that is fantastic.
Gino in that duet. I don't need Maddie to be second.
The team is thrilled because the group won and our losing streak is over. But Abby doesn't care about that. Maddie lost. And that's all that matters to Abby. I just wouldn't want to be Gino right now.
I have come to a decision in my mind, and I'm gonna go ahead and send Gino and his stuff, and I need to have you leave immediately.
What do you mean by that?
He was brought into my studio as a guest.
Okay.
Mickey, I think Abby has seen the light.
Shut up already.
Oh, she's not saying anything like that. He was fabulous.
There's nothing wrong with him. He's a good kid.
Thank you anyway. Goodbye.
Bye,
girls.
guys.
Good luck.
Bye, Mickey.
Bye, ladies.
Call me.
Shut up.
Bye, Gino. It took me an entire week to get Abby on my side to see where I was coming from with Mickey and Gino. And finally, she gets rid of those two for good. And they're crying their eyes out.
aside of the fact that I hate you and I can't stand you. What's happening? What's going on with Gino?
Why don't we just tell you everything?
Well, go ahead. He was just a guest for the week.
Yeah.
Just a guest for the week.
Well, Kathy, this clearly needs to be something you need to talk to Abby about.
Okay, well, since I'm not getting anything out of you guys, I'll move along. I have lunch to eat.
You could probably skip a meal.
Oh, please. The people that you have on your team, and furthermore, Christy, your butt's looking like a $40 cow.
It's a $40 cow.
Maybe once they put the costumes on, they will be able to have more fun with it and get into the character. Sometimes you need the costume.
Look, I love that. Opening up a little packages like Christmas.
Sarah, you don't have a costume. We're trying to get another one made. You weren't supposed to be in the group. It was just the original 5, and I kept you, and that's the problem.
This is not right.
All right, call your moms. Get them down here. Come on, let's go, let's go.
These are gorgeous.
You like them?
Love them.
All right, Abby, what are we doing about her costume?
You need to pray to the UPS God or pray to the FedEx God, whatever. I know you don't
pray
believe
to
in
any
all those other gods.
but the God. So
Well,
we
then,
don't have to pray.
He better FedEx that costume here fast.
Abby, there better be a costume. She better be in the number. That's all I have to say. It's not fair, Abby.
Life is not fair.
Obviously, in the Abby Lee Dance Company, it's not fair.
But let's get the story straight. Sarah is not in the junior elite competition team. So when I ordered the costumes, I didn't have one made for her. So lo and behold, I'm able to get her one. It should get here. And if it doesn't, she'll go away with us. She'll go to the competition. She'll live. She'll learn. That itself is an education. It's the world according to Abby. It's
Unfortunately,
not fair.
Abby, you're not God, so it's not the world according to Abby.
Well, in this studio, guess what?
Guess what? You know what my thoughts are on that? I think this studio needs revamped, and I think the garbage needs to be taken out, and I think that starts with you.
Okay, Sarah, you're finished. Goodbye. I am not going to put up with any parent coming in here, calling me a name. It's never the kid's fault, but somehow the kid always ends up paying for the parent's mistakes.
Can I please be in the numbers, Abby?
If you can go by yourself on the bus, then you can go. All right?
Sarah is so upset, and at this point, I really don't know what to say to her.
I can't do it.
I couldn't give Sarah over. She is homeschooled. She has been with us since birth. I can't just trust the fact that they're gonna take care of her. Tina, and I can't, honey. I can't let you go.
I can't stand Christy. However, I would take Sarah on the bus and take her under my wing. I think that she's holding Sarah back. If I would have done that with my kids and held their hand every inch of the way, they would have never gotten this far.
You're 9 years old. Kids go away with me when they're like 7 and 8 by themselves. You'll be fine. You're gonna be with the kids. We're gonna get off. We're gonna eat dinner. We're gonna maybe go to a movie or something, or you're gonna go to bed and get ready for the competition.
She doesn't want to go.
You should just drive herself.
She was going to.
It's a real shame. Sarah could be a great dancer. Hopefully her mother will realize that she needs to let the child become independent and let her grow as a dancer. Because right now, I'm finished with Sarah.
I'm sorry, honey.
The minis are back, but not all of them. I think they cracked under pressure and left. As luck would have it, there is another crazy mother with 3 daughters. She thinks they would be the perfect fit for my team. I'll give her kids a shot and an audition. Of course I will.
Hi, I'm Holly.
Jeannie, nice to meet you.
So are you taking class here?
Well, Abby called and she wanted us to come visit. I'm Jeannie and I have 3 younger girls. Coco is the youngest. She is 7, and then Rihanna's the middle child, 9, and Keely is 11. We're from Southern California and we're really well respected. We're loved in the dance community.
Oh, look, the other mini moms are here.
Hi, you guys. Where's the rest of your squad at? It just us 3.
Who's missing?
Mary and Lynn. I'm Jeannie.
Oh, I'm Tiffany.
Hi, Tiffany.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Right off the bat, I recognize this woman, and I know her from a studio that Ari used to dance at. I remember that she's a crazy dance mom. She thinks her kids are the bomb, basically.
Do you have any idea what team they're gonna dance on?
Mini? She did not say. I don't know. Abby, where's Kaylee dancing?
She's dancing with the minis.
The mini?
Yes. They need somebody older in their group because they're goofballs. In this mini team, there's some 9 and 10-year-olds, but they're not advanced enough to carry the whole team. So I'm hoping the big one, who is 11, will step up and become a leader of that mini team.
Do you care that you're dancing with the minis? Or would you? Kind of, yeah. You'd rather dance with the older ones.
Look at that.
Okay, yeah, I know, honey. Okay. You can be the leader of the group, okay? All right.
So Jeannie, how do you feel about her dancing with 6 and 7-year-olds?
I mean, I think Kaylee should hang with the older team. Personally, I think that technically she's at that level.
Okay, whatever. I think this is funny. Jeannie really thought that Kaylee was gonna dance with the juniors, but she's not. She's with our minis, and at least we have a team this week.
Passe, run, jeté step through, arms up, down.
I really like this dance.
I think it's adorable. I think that coat is adorable. I would actually wear that. I think I really would.
I'm glad the minis are back this week, and I'm hoping that Abby will officially make us the mini team.
1, 2. Kaylee, our arms are here. You're doing it wrong every time.
What's that face with that one? She's rolling her eyes and stuff. You better tell her to stop because
she's gonna get in trouble. She's making herself look like a brat.
She's taking off her jacket.
Oh, I love this. I'm gonna watch this unfold.
I'm just like speechless.
Your daughter doesn't want to wear the jacket.
She's just hot with the jacket.
Look at her. Look, she's just standing there. She's not even doing anything.
She's supposed to be the new leader. She's the oldest one, and this is not something that I want my 6-year-old looking up to.
Abby needs to know that this kid doesn't want to be here. She thinks she's too good for the mini team. I think she just wants to dance with the junior team.
All right, girls, be really scary monsters. Why doesn't she have this jacket on?
Abby handed it to her.
Your alignment, your leg goes in front of you, not out to the side, girls. All right, Gianna, let them take their jackets off and breathe a little bit.
Do you need like a mother-daughter moment with her, maybe? To just check in?
So how's it going? Are you having fun? No. Not? The other mothers that are sitting over there said that they didn't think that you were trying hard or cared.
Well, what 11-year-old would be happy that they're doing a monster dance? I've never done a dance this cheesy for some reason.
You could tell that she thinks she's better than everybody else, and that's a problem.
I'm dancing with 6-year-olds.
Sometimes you have to wear things or do things you don't actually like, but you play the part. If she doesn't get her bad attitude in check, then we're in really big trouble.
Abby, I watched her teach. I mean, she is giving good corrections. She is strict. She seems like a good teacher. No.
I think it's funny that that woman yesterday, her daughter's had an attitude. She was rude, she rolled her eyes. I wouldn't be a team player. Have any of our kids ever did that? Your kid has been in so many goofy things and she doesn't roll her eyes. Never. She's happy.
When Kaylee didn't get invited to dance with the big kids, I think that was the turning point. That was all downhill after that. I know of Jeannie because the dance world is fairly small. And from what I've heard about Jeannie is she's kind of a trash talker. Well, this is what she posted on social media. It says, "We came to visit to see how true the rumors were about her. We love a studio with positive environment and a fun place to take class. If she can't provide that, we can't compete or give our skills to Abby if we witness bad behavior. We believe in setting an example for other kids. Hashtag strong kids walk away. Hashtag always stand up for what is right." That's basically saying, our kids are not strong enough to walk away from this.
You can't put that stuff out there like that. It's so ignorant, it's so rude, and it's just not honest.
Wow. We really came by to say that I had a discussion with the girls if they wanted to continue on and finish this week, and they said that they want to leave.
You should hashtag finish what you start. You don't pull them out and blame everybody else for your problems.
And I'm the only person that's been to ALDC that has left.
It doesn't matter. It's what you're doing.
We're talking about Chloe. You don't know the whole story. Don't go there.
Hi, girls. Why don't you guys go on in and stretch, okay? So, we'll let Jeannie tell you.
No, we've seen already. You've already have it all over social media. I'm so upset because it's the day before competition and now you're skipping out.
Bottom line is, she thought her kids were going to be on the junior team. Your kid thought she was too good to be in there.
That's not true. I saw her roll her eyes several times. You're nasty, snotty. Teaches your children to be a nasty, snotty too.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
We don't want to stay. We don't like Abby.
Well, I hope she slapped out of you.
I want you to read what you put on social media.
We can't compete or give our skills to Abby if we witness bad behavior. We believe in setting.
Bad behavior? Do you realize how rude you are?
Abby, you'll be hearing from my attorney. I have a lot of them. You could possibly be interfering with my livelihood. You're leaving now. Goodbye. I feel sorry for those 3 little girls. The oldest child truly has a wonderful gift, but she needs to know that you're not always going to do that level of difficulty when you're doing a show. It might be simple, easy peasy, and you have to do that equally well. I want kids who love what they're doing, and obviously these kids didn't, but I think their mother had a lot to do with that.
Hi, can I help you guys?
This is Nikaya. We're here to see Abby.
Oh, yeah.
She's expecting us. This is Nikaya.
Hi, nice to meet you, sweetie.
We're looking for a new studio to compete.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello. Hi, how you doing? I was approached by Kaya and her daughter Nikaya after our dance concert. I had no idea who the woman was, but it turns out she's from St. Louis, from a very reputable teacher, a colleague of mine. So I'm gonna check the kid out. That's the least I can do. You're Kaya.
Kaya, this is Nikaya.
Nikaya, hi.
What are the girls looking at?
There's someone here.
She's inviting someone in.
Do you want to get your shoes and your street clothes off? And I'm gonna check her out a little bit. If you want to go up and sit with the moms, you're more than welcome to.
Alrighty.
I'm always looking to make my competition team stronger. Maybe this kid, Nikaya, and her mom are just what my team needs before nationals. There's certainly nothing like a surprise or two to wake everybody up.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine.
Good.
I'm Alyssa. What's your name?
I'm Kaya.
Kaya. Pretty name.
Hi, I'm
Alyssa?
Holly. Nice to meet you.
Kelly. Christy.
Hello. So where are you from?
I'm from St. Louis.
Oh, okay.
You moved here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why Abby constantly insists on bringing new people in. It's bad enough when she brings people in from the studio that we know and have danced with. Now she's bringing a stranger in. I just think it's crazy.
So what did you think of our dance concert?
I mean, they're really, really talented. I mean, as far as technique goes, but as far as entertaining, I don't think it was really entertaining. It didn't have a lot of personality. You know, I didn't think.
So the new mom comes upstairs and she sits herself down and she seems a little opinionated, to say the least.
I think our kids are fabulous on stage. I mean,
I think they are too. I wouldn't have brought her here if I didn't think you had fabulous dancers. I just think that they could use a little more personality, a little more divitude, and she has that. Divitude is just when you're born with it, when you just know you have it. No amount of technique or any type of training gives you that. I didn't think any of Abby's dancers had that.
Divitude?
Yeah,
We're not
that's what I call
divas.
it.
What does your jacket say?
Black Patsy.
I love that name. It's really pretty.
You guys keep working. Get that down pat. Come on over here to the bar. Let me see, 5th position, tendu. And let me see a rondé-jambe. I asked Nikaya to execute a few ballet steps. I want to see if she has a foundation, if she knows her terminology. And can you spell rondé-jambe? You have to know the names of everything. We're really into terminology here.
It's good that girls want to try out for our team, but I don't really want a new team member right now because I'm perfectly fine with all my friends.
Do you do any acrobatics or gymnastics?
No.
None? Now I'm beginning to wonder about this girl. Is she for real? Is she an advanced student? Or is she just a recreation student that goes once a week whose mother's trying to get her onto a competition team? Second,
she's gonna audition or?
I think she should just start choreographing a routine and just put her in it, because her testing to see how flexible she is not really.
There's a lot of other kids who want to dance on this team, so I don't know why she would just get to walk in and be on it when there's other kids who've had to go through auditions.
Other kids don't have a resume like her.
So I'm gonna call your mom down. Okie doke.
Oh, Abby wants me to come down.
Good luck.
Good luck! I ain't scared of her.
God, she's a loose can't. You never know what's coming out of her
That's
mouth.
true.
No matter how nice, how mean.
Your recital was boring, and all these kids need help to perform.
She's not gonna work on this team, girlfriend.
She knows zero terminology. My kids are the whole package, not just little bits and pieces. When my kids leave here, they have a career, a livelihood, forever.
I don't think that these spelling tests and all this other stupid dance terminology is relevant. What I personally want Abby to do is stick my daughter's damn dance CD in her and watch her dance. You're the professional, you've been doing this all this time, you create stars, so why would I question what you're saying?
Yay! Hallelujah! We have a winner!
Don't just discount her all the way.
Can you come back tomorrow? Yes. So, come back, bring her in tomorrow, I'll have more time.
I just heard her say.
I heard her say come back tomorrow, but why? You don't get to just come and be on the team.
Our girls are 2 weeks from nationals. Why Abby would ever consider adding a new girl to the team right now is beyond me. That does not make any kind of sense whatsoever. Just when I thought it couldn't get any crazier, it got crazier.
So she wanted to know if you could spell rendezvous, if you could spell dance terminology. What the hell does that have to do with dancing?
She goes, do rendezvous. Now, can you spell rendezvous? I go, no.
That is she knows that. She doesn't want to give you a chance because I meant what I said. Her dancers have no personality. What do you have on now? Title jacket. So what difference does it make? We're gonna play her game. We're gonna go home tonight. We're gonna learn this terminology. She's gonna learn how to spell all these stupid ass dance terms, and we're gonna come back tomorrow and play the game Abby wants to play.
I have a new kid coming this week. She has a great personality. She's spunky. She speaks for herself. Her mother doesn't have to talk for her. And she's a nice little dancer. I'm bringing a new little girl on the team this week. Her name is Fallon. She came to my Orlando audition. She stepped on stage and she lit the whole room up. Fallon might just be the perfect fit for my new junior elite competition team. So I thought, you know what, give the kid the benefit of the doubt. She's stuck in my head. Bring her in, see how she does. Hello! Hi, how are you?
Good.
This is Fallon, this is Gianna. Your mother, this is Cheryl. Yes. Mom, we're gonna hit her with a lot of choreography. You can have the greatest technique in the world and gorgeous legs and feet, but if you can't pick up, then you can't do a number in 2 days. And that's what we have to do. Okay, go ahead, you're gonna go right through this door, straight.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
We're excited.
Let's go, ladies, come on, let's go, let's go, let's go. Come on, let's go. Hi. So, Fallon, say hello to the girls. This is Fallon, and this is her mother, Cheryl, and they are from near Orlando, Florida. Can you tell us a few things about yourself?
I won 4 titles and first overalls for a lot of them.
And you're 11 now?
Yes, ma'am.
I brought Fallon here because I'm building a new team. Is she gonna be part of that new team? Is somebody on this team gonna be part of that new team? Casting an entire new team is a difficult task. I need to try out these kids so I can see how they work with the group, how their mother gets along with others, how they do at a competition. I need to find out now, and that's why Fallon's joining us. I want you to roll like a log. I'm giving Fallon a routine entitled Voices in My Head. It's a contemporary piece. This routine has all different emotional changes throughout.
You know what? I was actually a little surprised to hear that Cheryl is only like your ages.
There's no way. She's 10 years older than she's saying.
You think?
Yep.
I don't think so.
Why not? Look at her. She's a lot older than little Jill looks.
Well, Jill also likes to keep herself fresh, let's be honest.
And you forgot it! You can't forget, I just gave it to you 5 seconds ago.
I don't know about Fallon.
Well, Fallon's an unknown entity.
Well,
we don't know anything about her. We don't know how she competes. We've never seen her compete a solo on stage. So she could be great
on stage.
For a competition, or she may not.
Arms, arms. Land that bigger. Your fourth is too tight. Fallon, no guts, no butts. I have a big enough gut and a big enough butt for everybody at the Abbey Lee Dance Company. I don't want my dancers to look like that. You just walked on stage with that gut hanging out, and your arms are not moving. You're walking like this. Look at me. You're walking like this.
Fallon's really having a rough time. She can't pick up on the choreography like our kids. Abby wants someone that comes in and that is better than our girls. And this is not the one. This is not the kid.
They don't bring home a win this week. They have to live with that next week.
It takes a group. You win as a group, you lose as a group.
Absolutely.
We've won 9 times. Are we gonna win again with her? That's the pressure I would feel as a mom and a daughter coming into a winning team. And every time we see her, she brings bigger guns, better, more.
Exactly.
This week, the girls are under so much pressure. Not only are we up against the Candy Apples, but we're up against our own record. And clearly, the only wild card in the group is Fallon.
You know what? I am gonna take a phone call.
Abby's not going to give you anything. All of these kids have had to earn their space. Blood, sweat, tears, but not only theirs, but ours as well. We have all done that.
Oh, hey.
Hey.
I'm sorry. I know that Fallon's here and I invited you to come here, but right now, I'm wishing that Kalani was here.
Why?
Because she's a much stronger dancer than your daughter and she's gorgeous. So
you're calling my daughter ugly and weak?
No, you said that, not me. I'm just saying that I don't think Fallon is helping the team. I think she may hurt the team.
She's doing a phenomenal job for how little she has been in the thing.
The judges don't know that.
But when she gets out on stage, she's a different kid.
Nobody knows that and nobody cares. When she steps out on the stage with those kids, with my kids, all eyes are gonna be on her because she's the new kid on the block and nobody knows who she is.
She deserves a shot, a chance. You've had her for 2 days, that's it.
Are you crying? Are you crying?
I'm upset. You're insulting my daughter.
I'm insulting you. It's embarrassing. Girls, come on, I want you to start waking up and let's get your stuff together. But I want to see your costumes. Are they all finished?
We did them all in the studio before we left.
They're done?
Yes.
They're finished?
Yes, they're finished.
Okay, and what about your solo costume?
We don't have it.
What do you mean you don't have it?
I assumed you all had it.
You left it at the studio? The one she's dancing in? You're telling me you didn't grab it?
No, I didn't know I was taking that whole thing.
That's your costume.
Fallon, that's your solo costume. You're doing a solo for the Abbey Lee Dance Company. You should have grabbed that costume. If your mother didn't have it together enough to grab it, you should have said, wait, Mom, where's my costume? Cheryl, I don't know where your dance mom training came from, but it's certainly not in keeping with the ALDC. I don't need this crap. Not now.
Okay, so Cheryl, what are your plans for a costume? She can choose what she wants or she doesn't let her dance.
But before you got on the bus, wouldn't you have said, do we have lashes, do you have makeup, do you have your costume? Or should I bring a backup? Yeah. But it seems like we're always kind of playing catch up here because we're just thinking that you would know some of those things.
Good morning, Abby.
Fallon, I need to look at these dresses on you. I spent my entire morning looking for dresses for Fallon to wear as a costume because her mother left it sitting at the dance studio. I mean, come on, lady. I am sick and tired of babysitting you. I feel like we're dealing with some little orphan here. You're doing her makeup. I did the whole costume thing. Somebody loaned you trunks. I mean, This is a charity case?
I've tried the best that I can. If there's a
But
set
your
of
daughter's
rules.
11 years old. She's been dancing since she was 3. 8 years of clues, lady.
She has not been dancing since she's 3. She started when she was 8.
All right, well, that's your first failure.
All right, up next in the junior solo division, we have entry number 17.
This is Fallon's opportunity to make an impression. I want to see how she handles the spotlight and also how she handles the pressure.
This is Fallon with Voices in My Head.
She forgot it. She forgot it. Yep, she forgot it.
It's okay, she'll be all right.
Excuse me. Yeah. This kid just forgot her whole dance.
She's making it up.
So she's a kid that auditioned for me. She just forgot the whole dance and she's making all this crap up as she goes along. So disqualify her.
Well, we can't disqualify her for that reason.
You know and I know, because we've seen them. I know you knew it, and it's okay.
Oh, hey.
You okay?
Oh, what happened?
She sliced it. That's why she started improving.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
She started improving. She rolled over and hurt it, and we were wondering what happened. I've never seen her do anything like this since she's been dancing. It happens. It was not her time.
Hey, ladies.
Hi there. Okay, here it comes.
Hey, ladies, I just came in to tell your new little teammate how noble of you to keep dancing. That's what it's all about, doll. It's all about forgetting your dance and keep going. I would never run to the judges' station to try and have you disqualified, which is what Abby did.
Yeah. Okay, you need to go, honey.
She's not one of our students.
Oh, nice! How about that?
She came in, learned her solo in 2 days like we do, and it wasn't great on stage.
Where does it say in the rules that you have to learn your solo in 2 days?
Our kids work their asses off day in, day out.
And our kids don't?
No, they don't.
Leave! It's amazing the things that you guys are fed into your bubble heads.
At least we don't have bubble butts.
Oh, God.
Slam it. I can't believe the audacity of Kathy coming into our dressing room. You know what, Kathy? Mind your own business.
All right, Fallon. I'm very disappointed in you. We worked hard on that routine. You went out there, you forgot your dance. You were just bumbling around on the stage. I don't really need your side of the story. I don't really care what happened because the judges and the audience all think that you were a little kid who got in way over their head this week and forgot their dance. Don't cry, because you're gonna make me feel bad for yelling at you. All right?
In third place with a score of 276.3 points is Miss Fallon with act number 17, Voices in My Head.
Fallon ends up getting third place. Just imagine if she would have done the choreography that she was given. You guys can go. Fallon, Cheryl, I'd like to talk to you for a moment, okay?
I think it's clear to everyone at this time that we reached the end of the road for Cheryl and Fallon. I think it's time, for everyone's sake, that they go home.
I just want you to know that you had your chance, you had your golden opportunity. You could have went out there and beat Kendall. Then, you would have had a spot on this team. And some of those kids that you just danced in this group with, they're not that fabulous, but somehow they make it work. And that comes with time. And we don't have time, okay? Forgetting a costume, unforgivable. Doing your own choreography in place of mine, never gonna happen.
How are you?
Good Lord.
I just want to say stand up tall.
So what did you think of your first pyramid?
Yeah, you never know. I didn't know what to expect. I really didn't think she'd be on the bottom.
Yeah, but Jill, you're new. Like,
I know. I know, but I thought that was a lot of pressure on a little kid.
Kendall absolutely should be on the bottom of that pyramid. I think Kendall should take a permanent residency at the bottom of the pyramid. We've been dealing with this one for a long time. You've got like 3 days under your belt, sister. Get used to the bottom row.
I do this. Big. Little. The number we're doing for Rising Star is called the Bad Apples. It's a 1940s number, a little Andrews Sisters, a little Katy Perry, and also a little jab to Kathy from Candy Apple.
3 days, she learned a solo. They switched the music the night before.
That's what we do every week.
My kid still has no music.
I just don't understand why she couldn't have thrown her a little bone.
Jill was up there bitching because Kendall was at the bottom. I just don't get it. I've been at Abby's studio for 30 years, and my kids are always at the bottom. She's already starting off on a bad foot.
I don't think it's fair for her to put the new kid who did a solo and did well at the bottom of the pyramid.
But do you think it's okay for a kid who's been here for 9 years to be at the bottom of the pyramid?
Basically, Nia, Chloe, or Maddie have to be bumped down in order for it to be okay, is what I'm hearing.
Well,
That's what I'm hearing. In order for Kendall to go up, someone on top has to go down. Who has to go down? Is it Nia? Is it Chloe? Is it Maddie? I had an idea of who she suspected should be at the bottom of the pyramid.
It's so subjective.
Better than Nia?
Well, I think had Kendall and Nia competed directly against each other, I do. I mean, I'm just being honest, Holly.
Kendall was the star at her studio, and now she's not the star. And I think that's really hard for Jill to handle.
You say you want to be accepted and you want to be part of the group, but then you come in here and like you can't lay down the gauntlet saying my kid's better than all of your kids. I kind of think of this group a little bit like a sorority. Like you pledge a little bit, you kind of like you sit back, you pay your dues, and then you get to the top. Like I don't think you can come in here expecting to be like, boom, I'm at the top because I say so.
I think she deserves it.
We all work.
I can't worry about your kids. I gotta worry about mine.
Don't worry about my daughter. I'm
can't.
just telling you, she's not gonna give you everything because she doesn't give me everything, and I've been here a whole hell of a lot longer than you. So wait a minute, but you're in your honeymoon period. You probably could get away with talking to her, where the rest of us could never say a word. You might be able to catch her ear and like speak your piece.
Do I interrupt this class?
I suggested that Jill go down and talk to Abby because I think everyone needs a little initiation when you join our group, and the best way to get that is to go right in there and tell Abby Miller how you feel.
Hold 8, flick it 1, point your feet, Mackenzie.
Gosh.
Okay, ready? Go, whoa.
Abby, I need to talk to you. Can we have 2 minutes? 2 minutes?
You shouldn't even be in here with those shoes on. Jill doesn't understand how the dynamics in my studio work. She's been at this a long time. She spends thousands of dollars on competition entrance fees when she should have been spending all that money on technique classes.
Does anybody have any popcorn?
You really need to go stay with the other mothers.
I just wanted to talk to you about Kendall. Give me a minute.
Maddie, count it out.
We played by your rules.
Right.
I'm a little disappointed that Kendall's at the bottom of the pyramid. Abby, I need to know what you need from me to get her up.
I don't need anything from you. Ladies, I don't hear anybody counting. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and look at her feet, they're not even together. Look at her feet, they're still not together.
Kendall, squeeze your feet, honey. Put your ankles together.
We can't have honey. Leave it up to me.
I will.
She will sink or she will swim.
And I'm counting on you.
Right.
And I have faith in you. And
you're
my
gonna pay a lot of
trust
money is
in
to go
you.
to Harvard. Someone's gonna be the valedictorian, and thousands of other people aren't.
I liked watching Abby shut Jill down, just because Jill definitely has ulterior motives. I think she'll do anything to get Kendall ahead.
Does everyone want to be at the top of the pyramid?
Well.
Okay.
All right.
Let's go.
All right. Work it.
How about Jill? Oh, being mad that Kendall's at the bottom of the pyramid.
Hello, you're brand new. Oh, I'm a team player, but I can't worry about your girls. Kelly and I are at lunch, and of course, the main topic of conversation is the new girl. I forgot, I brought something to show you. I have a book from a competition from a few years ago.
Oh, you're kidding me?
Because I keep my books. Chloe, Maddie, and Kendall all danced in the same age group against one another solos. And Jill never remembered our girls beating her daughter. I remember. Chloe was actually 3. Maddie was 1. Kendall was 10.
Are you gonna take that and show her tonight?
I might.
Oh, I think you should.
She doesn't know what she's messing with because I got these books for years back. So if she wants to play that game, I'll pull them all out. I think there's more to Jill's story than meets the eye. I think that we all need to do a little digging and find out why she's a studio hopper and why all of a sudden she's knocking on our door when she's lived down the street from us for years. I think there's a lot to be learned about Jill, and I think it's better to know what you're dealing with than to be blindsided. Anyone who talks like this all the time just can't be trusted.
5, 6, 7, 8. Ugh. Play when you land. Turn out. Turn out.
Oh my God, I know what I wanted to show you. I was going through Chloe's shelf and I found the book from the competition that we were talking about.
Oh, which one? Oh,
The one that we were saying, yeah, and I have all the scores written down from that competition. Chloe was 3rd, Maddie was 1st, but Kendall was 10th. So.
Christy brought the program book to show it to Jill because she wants her to know, my daughter is gonna be a threat to you.
That's why you don't care about winning. I'm not gonna let them get to me. Even if they're intimidated by me or my little 8-year-old, I'm gonna make it work.
Mia, your girl jeté change directions.
What's the word?
What about the world's ugliest costumes?
Nothing about that, but Abby wants Jill and Holly downstairs.
Have fun.
Why?
Crap. We're gonna find out.
Rehearsals aren't going as well as I would like. I had to call Holly and Jill down. I wanted them to see with their own eyes what Nia and Kendall keep doing wrong. Watch Nia, watch this jump. It's a split jeté change direction. Did you see that front foot? Completely flexed. And watch. Look at Kendall's feet, never are together.
So, did you find anything out about Jill? Well, she's down there. You can speak freely.
Did she mention to you, like, why all of a sudden she decided to come here?
She said she's wanted to come here for years. But I said,
I don't believe that for 1 minute. She lives down the street, and yet she drove an hour in each direction.
6 years.
I just think she gets tired of studios.
Me too, but somehow
I don't know.
stick it out.
I heard some stuff, and I don't think it's getting tired of studios.
Really? What have you heard?
It's getting kicked out of studios.
Hey, why don't you give Abby her little gift we got her?
In a shocking turn of events, Melissa and Jill announced that they went shopping and they bought a gift for Abby, because that's what I think about when I'm shopping. What can I bring Abby?
It's just a little something that Melissa and I, we saw it and thought of you.
Oh, pretty. Now I need a gold outfit to go with it. And gold earrings and gold necklace and...
You can get that next week.
We'll keep it up.
Yeah.
Beautiful, look.
Thank you.
Well, hey, ladies, I'm gonna put this away, but thank you very much for thinking of me. How about the next time you're out? I need a husband. Ladies, think of everything I yelled at you about 5 days ago, 4 days ago, 3 days ago, 2 days ago, yesterday, and go over that dance in your head. This is really important to me personally. It's really important to your moms.
Kendall's a competitor, but I'm not sure she fully understands what's at stake here.
Kendall, this is about you getting an Ivy League Dance Company jacket or going back to the regular classes. You understand? Yes, Mom, you understand that?
I do.
So in order to do that, you
I want
expect...
your corrections that I've corrected fixed. Kendall forgets that she is still on probation. And unless these technical issues get cleaned up quickly, her days are numbered. All right, girls, let's go.
Break the leg! Are you the new little girl?
Yeah.
No, are you the one that said hi to me? To walk by?
I don't think so.
Oh, hey, good luck.
Thank you.
You know, I didn't appreciate Kathy going up to Kendall in the wings and wishing her good luck. Oh, you're the new girl? Good luck. She's a grown adult. Why would you do that to a little kid?
What's up with your guys' hair? It's interesting. Okay, have fun.
We are gonna just slaughter the candy apples.
Next up, Abby Lee Dance Company with Bad Apples.
So I'm watching the Abby Lee dancers and all of the little apples. I was clearly represented. I love it.
I really think that their faces and their facial expression and kind of that old-fashioned look really stood out during the performance. I thought they did great.
Well, that went down the tubes, didn't it?
What?
Well, when Kendall goes early and doesn't hold and doesn't listen to the music, Kendall, do you play an instrument? You need to. You need to learn to read music. You need to learn to hear it. You have to step up the face if you're standing next to this one. She was over the top with the face. Girls, this was an easy baby dance. I'm very upset with the girls. This was an easy piece, and they blew it.
Abby, don't you think those girls were much older than ours? They looked much older.
That's my job. I need to worry about that.
You think those girls were 9 and 10 years old?
No, I don't think they were 9 and 10. However, I look like an idiot that I just can't win on our own talent and choreography and costuming. I have to call somebody out because I think their kids are too old. I'm gonna have to walk out of here with my tail between my legs, getting beat by Kathy from Candy Apple. And I'm a little worried. I think you should be worried too.
How'd you guys get that Amish hairdo?
It's not Amish.
Oh, yes, it is.
No, you should know that. That's 40. You know what, Kathy? Why don't you go think of something good to say, then come back and talk to me? Because if that's all you got, it's not that good.
They're about to announce the group awards, and I'm dreading it. Kathy's girls are good. I think this might be the one time that Kathy beats us.
Third place, number 47, Dock of the Bay. Second place, number 44, Bailey Espanola. And our top three for small group, number 43, Apple Tree.
I guess that Abby was right about the rat and the snood, because we did win first place. I guess the judges liked that. It went with the theme of the dance.
I think it's time for some pork chops and applesauce.
How do you like them apples, Kathy?
So my first duet, entitled Nancy and Tanya. Nancy Kerrigan, Tanya Harding. This duet will go to Kalani, you will be playing the role of Nancy. And Sarah, you will be playing the role of Tanya.
I think the last feud that was in this little group, that was the Tanya of the group. Let's just make that clear. Shame on you for talking about a little girl. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Don't tell me shame on me for saying anything.
I like Tanya. I can be Tanya.
It's the Olympics. You're performing for an audience. She was America's sweetheart. She smiled, and I don't see that. All right, let's see you two. I put Sarah and Kalani in a duet. Tanya Harding and Nancy Kerrigan. That's a famous duet if I've ever heard of one. Head out! Tanya Harding would stop at nothing to get a winning spot at the Olympics. And considering how badly Tracy wants her Sarah to dance with the ALDC team, I'm gonna hide the crowbars. Tanya Harding, more aggressive. I'm having Kalani and Sarah perform
a duet about the rivalry between Nancy Kerrigan and Tanya Harding. They're actually from the same studio back in Arizona. And their mothers have been feuding for a long time. This story right here, these two look beautiful, but it's a hard story to tell. I don't see any connection.
I'm not sure that I blame them. This is probably as hard for them as it is for us. Sarah and Connie have danced together for many, many years. They have been close friends, they love each other, but Kira has never liked us from day one.
You brought our trash from Arizona.
In Arizona, the kid's nothing.
How many titles has Sarah won? None. She can't even win in Arizona. How's she gonna win here?
I feel that Kira shouldn't be here because there have been other moms that have been kicked off the team for doing almost the exact same thing, but yet Kalani's still on the team. I feel like she's getting a free pass, and I feel like Sarah deserves that spot, and I want Abby to see that.
Let's see both duets again. Moms, you can go. Okay, go ahead.
Hi, ladies. Was digging, it just came out.
Just want to say,
I think Mackenzie and JoJo's is adorable.
it's cute.
And Kalani and Sarah, I think they dance alike.
Yeah, Sarah's a beautiful dancer. Seriously? It's hard for me to believe that it's genuine. What happened here last time? You have no idea the impact of what it did on my child. You have no idea.
That makes it hard to believe you. This woman helped raise Kalani when you were off with your boyfriend. I mean, she doesn't even have custody of her son. Jax doesn't even live with you because you're never home.
Don't sit there and lie like a bitch.
It's evident those moms are definitely after Kira and Kalani's spot on the team. And it's clear they will do whatever they can to get that spot, even if it's hitting below the belt.
You can call me names all you want because you can't come up with something better.
No, you're a bitch right now. Don't bring my son into this. Don't you dare bring Jax into this.
Don't come here and
No,
lie
don't you
about
dare
that.
bring Jax into this. Because you know.
I'm not scared of you.
And you're pathetic.
Karma's a bitch. What goes around comes around.
You're absolutely right.
JoJo, Sarah, and Bryn. You're like my apprentices. You better show me what you're made of, because after this competition, one of you will not be coming back to Pittsburgh with us.
Sarah has dreamed of dancing for Abby since she's known of Abby Lee Miller. She considers Abby the ultimate dance teacher, and I'll go to any lengths to get my daughter on this team. What about Sarah, Abby? I mean, she's been here multiple times. You've seen her. You know her personality. You know how she dances.
I like Sarah. I think she's a nice little girl, and I think she does know how to behave in situations. In putting her right next to Kalani, you see the feet. You see the turnout, or lack thereof. You see different things that you wouldn't see if she was just on her own.
I will never say a bad word about Kalani. She is a great dancer, but her mom does not deserve this opportunity. Trust me, I know her. But Abby, when it came down to it, she abandoned the team, period. Loyalty should be a big thing. She abandoned the team when you needed her. You brought in all these other dancers to go against them, and she abandoned the team. I'm confused. You don't need to be confused because it's really none of your business. It's my business because my daughter's trying to be on this team. And here's the thing, manipulation and lies is what she's all about, Abby. You have a history of so much manipulation, so many lies, and I feel like
through the history, because I can pull up a lot of things on you, Tracy.
You want me to start pulling up things on you here? Because I know you don't want me to go there. I will be happy to talk about your arrest record and everything else.
I've never been arrested.
You have been arrested for credit card fraud. Give me a break,
I have not.
This is what you do, though. When you get in the hot seat, you manipulate. You've been telling lies since you got here.
If I was Kira, I would be really nervous about these two moms. It is evident that they're out for blood, and they definitely want Kira's spot on the team. I'm not a big fan of mama drama, but at least Abby's distracted by them, and she's not paying attention to Nia or to me.
If someone said I was arrested and charged with credit card fraud, I would have lost my mind.
You didn't even flinch, Kira.
You're making up false things.
Whoa, Kira.
No.
But you're
don't
better than that.
make up false information
I know, but
about me or what I've been through.
I'm just calling you out on some of your crap.
What does it say, Jess? I can't read it.
Says there was a trial and there was sentencing and it was theft and attempt to commit theft.
Good God. You said, oh, I could pull a bunch of stuff on you. No, I can pull a bunch of stuff on you. You don't need to fight with me. I have a spot. You need to fight with her.
Then again, everyone's replaceable.
I love you. Let's do this.
Judges, next up is going to be number 253, Tanya and Nancy.
Kalani's dancing speaks for itself. She was absolutely beautiful, and there is nothing Tracy or these other moms can do that will change that. Kalani is here to stay.
Please put your hands together for the overall duet trio. Please applaud. 142 Thrift Shop.
Kalani and Sarah's duet did not place. This is not good for her.
Right now, I have way too many girls. And the fact of the matter is, somebody's got to go. Bryn, obviously, you have potential out the wazoo. I think you're great. I think you definitely have something special. I don't know if I see the passion. JoJo, you're very theatrical. You're exciting. I don't want it to always be theatrical. Sarah, it's easy. You look at me, you're yes, eager, you have it, you work hard. I enjoy working with you, unlike JoJo. Kalani, she might be your replacement. Bryn, I'm gonna take you back to Pittsburgh. JoJo, we're gonna take you to Pittsburgh too. Sarah, come here. You are 14, which is too old for this group right now, okay? I think we'll work together again in the future. She's a great dancer. She has a big future ahead of her. It's not with this team, okay?
Thank you, Sarah.
Being on the team was a really great opportunity, and I wanted to keep going. I thought Abby helped me a lot, and that's why I wanted to keep working with her, but I just feel defeated and let down.
Kalani, I'm gonna take you back to Pittsburgh, but you better start winning because I am serious about making changes on this team.